good morning, and welcome to Tammy's Farmhouse Chalkers. We are so excited to have the new designers on our team. Want to tell you that you guys have made an incredible decision to join Chalk Couture. You are at the right place at the right time. I want to personally welcome you to our team and also introduce myself. My name is Tammy Moses, and I love coaching network marketers to live less stress while building their business. So I'm so excited to have you in this group, and we are going to start today with one of our live trainings. I will be popping on several times a week. You never know when. Luckily, we'll have the replay, so that's all good. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start today's training, and this will be basic training about your business. We'll start to set some goals. Hey, Melissa. We'll start to set some goals for you, but every time I jump on live, there will be an action step that I want you to do. So and I'll tell you about that before we end the live. But let's go ahead and jump into our training. So today we're going to talk about verbiage, because you know what? I understand that we have a lot of designers that are in their very first time in a network marketing company. Hey, Blue. So that is really thrilling to me, because it means that you see the value in Chalk Couture and that you're excited to experience that. So even though you don't know anything about network marketing, you're jumping in. And I say, yay for you. You have made an incredible, wise decision, all right? But you can also get a little bit confused when it comes to the verbiage that we use. And we in network marketing just throw things out like PV and TV, like everybody knows what it means. And some people are back there going, what the heck is she talking about? So we're going to go ahead and break it down a little bit. And I'm going to break down 4 parts of our comp plan that you want to pay attention to. So the first thing that we're going to look at is, what does it mean to be a qualified designer? Okay? A qualified designer has $100, and we'll get into PV in just a second, in the current month. Okay? So when you have $100 PV in the current month, you become a qualified designer. Now that can be accumulative. You can do your $100 all at one time. You can do 50 here and 50 there, and it adds up to 100. However you want to do it is totally fine. Once you get to that $100 threshold, you become a qualified designer, and then you actually count for our team. Prior to becoming a qualified designer, yes, you're still a designer on our team, but when it comes to rank advances, you don't actually count for our team. So you can keep that in mind as we share our goals and we share where we're at in our goals, and how many qualified designers we have. You can keep that in the back of your mind, what it means to be a qualified designer. All right. The other thing that you hear us talk about a lot is PV. PV is personal volume. No. Personal volume. All right? Personal volumes are your orders that you order from your back office. And let me give a plug to the video below. There is a video I did about how to log into your back office and how to navigate it. If you haven't watched it, you want to do that. But it is from your personal orders and web orders. So when you get orders on your website, a portion of that order also goes towards your PV. Now, right on your home page in your back office, there is a little counter. There's up at the top, there's a square, and it tells you right there what your PV is, and it tracks it for you throughout the month. So personal volume, very important to keep up with. All right, the next thing I want you to be aware of that is also right in that same little box, it will say TV. TV is team volume. All right. Now, team volume is when you begin to build a team and it's your first 3 lines. Okay, your first 3 lines. So, whoever recruited you would be leg 1, then you would be leg 2, and then whoever you recruit would be leg 3. Legs, lines, whatever you want to call them. But your team volume are your first 3 levels. And why that's important, because when you begin to move up the marketing plan, you need to know that it's going to be your first 3 legs that count. Now, there is a 3rd level that we're going to talk about. So team volume is everything that you and your first, second, and 3rd lines. Okay? So your team volume is going to be what you place your first, second, and 3rd lines. So yes, your orders count also in your team volume as well as your personal volume. Okay? So I hope that that makes sense. If anybody is on that wants to take a picture, now would be the time. And then we're going to talk about one more aspect of our marketing plan before I give you your action steps. All right? Now, of course, you can go back to the replay and grab that if you need it. And anybody who is watching the replay, please do me a favor and type #replay down in the comments. That would be great, so I know that you got this training. All right. Now, with everybody being new in this group, what you want to do is focus on the first level of our marketing plan and how to rank up. So that's going to be ranks. And the first thing that you want to pay attention to is leading designer. Okay? All right? Now, in order to bump up or rank up to a leading designer, you have to have $200 PV in for the month. Okay? You need 1 qualified team member. I don't know if that's spelled right. Qualified, well, let's do this the right way. Qualified, sponsored, wait a minute, personally, I want to get this right because I want to put PSQ down here because that's another thing that we use. PSQ, you'll see that a lot. So, personally, sponsored, qualified. And that is a PSQ. Personally, sponsored, qualified. You'll also see PSQ up in that upper corner. Hi, Joanne. Welcome. You'll want to catch the replay too, because I've already erased part of the board. I've already erased the board. But welcome. We're so excited to have you. Okay, PSQ, that's going to also be in the upper right-hand corner of your back office where it tracks your PSQs so that you can track your rank up. So this needs to be everybody's first goal if you want to begin building a team. So to become a leading designer, you need $200 in PV, which is personal volume, which is going to be your personal orders as well as any website orders. Then you're going to need one personally sponsored qualified team member, which is, to shorten it, a PSQ. All right? So that is the first rank for all new designers. And we celebrate those. We have 4 new first-time ranks this month, and I could not be more thrilled. It is awesome. We are going to celebrate those designers at the end of the month. You'll see some stuff on our Facebook page, our group. I can't even think today. But yeah, super excited. All right. If you guys have any questions as we go through this training, please don't hesitate to ask it in the comments if it's not too long or involved. And I can answer them right there. If you've got something personal going on, just shoot me a private message and then we can talk about it in there. Now, your action step. All right. Your action step is to PM me, personal message me, and then once you've done your action step and you've messaged me what the action step is, you come back here to comments and type done. And then that's how I know that the action step was done. And that's just kind of an accountability that we do with our action steps in the inner circle. So I want to do it over here as well. And I think it really is, the accountability is what is so great and important for me to be able to coach you. All right. So I didn't write down your, let me see. Okay. I didn't even write down your action step. Okay. So here's your action step. I want to know when you plan on being I already erased it, qualified designer. Okay. That's with $100 PV in. So when are you planning on being a qualified designer? If that question doesn't appeal to you, doesn't apply to you, you don't have to do this. For example, blue, you're way past qualified designer. And what is your February goal? I want to know what your February goal is. Is your goal to rank to leading designer? Is your goal to hold your first create and take, hold your first workshop? And we are going to be talking about the different ways that we make our money probably tomorrow. Or I'll probably pop on tomorrow. So anyway, when you plan on being a qualified designer and what is your February goal? Those are the 2 things that I want to hear from you. You can PM me. You can put it in a comment. Whatever floats your boat. Once you've done that and sent that to me, type done. And then we're good to go. Again, if you're watching the replay, the action step still applies to you as well. And you can do that too. All right? Okay, you guys, hope you got value out of this training. I really want to help the new designers understand network marketing, understand how we work so that you guys can rank up, you can make the money that you want, and then pretty soon you'll be graduating into the inner circle group. Okay, so you guys make it a great day. Love you guys, and I will be back on here soon. Bye for now.